Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and run the new Claude's AI agent Computer Use and explore some use cases for it. I even created a simple computer game with it and enhanced it. It's pretty cool. The AI operates your virtual computer, and theoretically, you don't have to do anything. So, let's dive in. We start with the installation. The first thing you need to do is go to docker.com and download Docker. I have a Windows machine, so I downloaded this one. Then, you open and install it. Click OK. When it's ready, click Close. Next, open Docker. Skip all that stuff. Skip, skip, and skip. Next, click on this button to open the terminal and enable the terminal. Then, go to console.anthropic.com. I logged in with my Google account. You can do this as well or use an email. Click on Get API Keys, and then Create Key. Name your key, for example, AIStuff test, set the workspace to default, and click Add. Copy the key and close the window. Now you need to paste this code and insert the key where it says Anthropic API key after the equal sign. Select it and paste in your API key. Copy the entire code. The code can be found in the description below. Now, back in Docker, click on Terminal, paste the code in, and hit Enter. It will start pulling the image and performing other tasks. This process takes a minute or two. Once ready, click on localhost 8800. This opens up the virtual machine in your browser, and now we are inside the Claude Computer Use demo. You'll see we have a desktop with some apps like LibreOffice, Firefox, and others. On the top right, there is a toggle screen control option. It's off by default. If I turn it on, I can use the mouse, but I'm not doing that because I want the AI to control it. As you can see, I can't right-click or do anything. The AI has to handle everything. Now I tell the AI what to do. For example, search for a picture of a giraffe and open it. It starts by taking screenshots of the desktop and then decides what to do next, repeating this process. Now, it's opening Firefox and taking a screenshot again to decide the next step. It clicks in the address bar and continues. I see giraffes appear. That's good. By the way, I deleted lots of pauses. In reality, it took way longer than shown here. It navigated to the Pexels website with giraffe images, but didn't open them. Possibly should have downloaded first. I give it a new command. Let's see if this works. It looks like it's installing something. Yes. It's installing a version of Paint called Color Paint. Now, it's trying to open the image in this app. An error message pops up. Unsupported image format. Funny, a Paint application that cannot open a JPEG. I decide to try something else but encounter a rate limit error. This happens frequently due to tier restrictions. I'll explain the tiers and credits shortly, then come back to the test. Right now, I have Tier 1 for testing. It costs $5, which isn't much, but it is very limited. Tier 1 offers 50 requests. This isn't a lot, which is why it stops frequently. Tier 2, on the other hand, allows 1,000 requests per minute, preventing frequent interruptions. However, for testing purposes, I stuck with the 50 request limit. I didn't want to spend $40 just for more speed. In my account, you can see I only have 50 requests per minute. On the billing page, I have $40.21 left. I did a few tests before this video, spending around 80 cents. Not much for what I accomplished. It burns through money quickly, like a hot knife through butter. We'll revisit this later to check the spending and token usage. Back in the Computer Use demo, I asked it to try opening the giraffe image again. This time it installed GIMP, which was clever. It's cool that it tried something completely different to solve the issue. It opened the image in GIMP. But it wasn't a giraffe, it was a syringe. It must have downloaded the wrong image. Kudos for the effort, though. And again, I ran into a rate limit error. I toggled the screen control on to zoom out and inspect the image. Wow, it was a massive image of syringes. The whole picture was needles instead of a giraffe. Maybe the AI was trying to send a message. Crazy, crazy stuff. This attempt didn't go well, so I decided to try again, being more specific. I instructed it to go to Google, download a picture of a giraffe, and open it in GIMP. Hopefully it works this time. The giraffe pictures appeared again. Nice. Another rate limit error occurred, so we fast-forwarded. It saved the image. I think it is opening it. And it looks promising. Come on, come on. Finally, it worked. The picture wasn't the best, it was cropped on all sides, but it was still a good job. Pretty cool. Next use case, testing if it could find information and insert it into a spreadsheet. I typed, find the 5 largest cities, put them in a spreadsheet, and sort them by population from highest to lowest. Click, and let's go. It opened Firefox, searched for the largest cities, goes to Wikipedia, and copies the information. And now it is paused due to rate limits. We fast-forward this and continue with the task, placing the information in the spreadsheet. Looks like it's putting the information in the spreadsheet. It's putting it in rank, city, country. That's cool. It made a mistake. First he put the words in the first column, now it puts the numbers in the rows and overwrites the words. Instead, it should have put in the top rows, but at least it is doing it in the right order now. And again, a mistake. It put in kind of a function on D3 instead of the number, but still not bad. One mistake, but the cities are in order, so good job. Nevertheless, it organized the cities correctly on the second attempt. One mistake aside, it did a good job. Next use case, creating a desktop widget without any coding knowledge. Inspired by another video where someone created a calculator, I decided to try making a clock. Even without any coding knowledge, the AI can create it, and you can study the code later to learn. I typed, build a simple desktop analog clock widget, then compile and run it on this computer. It uses Python and writes the code to create the widget. Amazingly, it completed the task fast. The clock was running with the correct time, and some details about the widget appeared on the left side. Really cool. Next use case, creating a simple computer game where you control a giraffe that can jump and move left and right. The spacebar makes it jump, the A key moves it left, and the D key moves it right. I also requested it look like a classic Super Mario game and run on the virtual computer for testing. Now again, writing the code to create the game. The game was created, and I toggled the screen control on to play. It worked. I could jump, it was fun, but it didn't look like a giraffe. Then the AI asked if I wanted to enhance the game. I added, add all the features you mentioned, a more detailed giraffe, and so on. Plus, I added, add a function that makes it shoot a small red circle when pressing the Enter key. The AI completed this enhancement quickly, and I tested it. Unbelievable! It worked! I could shoot, and it was cool. I can collect the yellow items and earn points for them. It was challenging to reach the highest platform, making it difficult to progress further. I found myself thinking that a double jump would be helpful. I decided to improve the game further and wrote specific instructions. Add a nose to the giraffe to indicate direction, change the red flying squares to orange, and make them disappear when hit by the red circle shot by the giraffe, with the ability to reappear randomly. Additionally, if the orange squares touch the player, points would be lost, and the giraffe should be able to double jump when pressing the space bar while in mid-air. The AI created the new version, but initially couldn't start the game, encountering several errors. After some trial and error, I copied the previous code and instructed the AI to make a new version from scratch. This time, it worked. The new enhanced game included the double jump feature and directional nose. Testing the update, I tried to eliminate one of the orange squares. Success. I managed to hit one and confirmed that I lost points when they made contact with the giraffe. The game had improved functionality, and I could defeat another one, adding to the excitement. And finally, I could jump to the highest platform. It was an incredible experience, and there were so many possibilities for further enhancements. Maybe in the near future we can make a full-fledged AAA title with this. Would be amazing. Moving on, I checked my remaining credits. Starting with $5, I now had $2.35 left, indicating that everything I tested, plus some additional attempts not shown, cost me $2.75. While not a significant expense for testing, prolonged usage would become costly. First, let's look at this page here. It's like $3 per million tokens input tokens, and output $15 per million tokens. Reviewing the usage statistics, I saw that I had used about 2.5 million input tokens and roughly 40,000 output tokens across a few days in November and October. This amounted to around $1.80 and 80 cents for input and output tokens, respectively. Although testing was affordable, consistent, long-term work could be expensive. However, prices might decrease over time, making it more practical for extensive projects. The Claude agent capabilities amazed me. I managed to do all that without coding knowledge. For those with more experience, this tool could be even more powerful and efficient. It's incredible to think about living in a world where an AI narrator describes an AI agent building apps and games. It's mind-blowing. And this is just the beginning. Thank you for watching, and I'm grateful for all the subscriptions, likes, and comments. I appreciate your support. See you in the next video.